Hi ladies and gentlemen, how can we avoid ghosting at work? I explained in my previous video that ghosting is a process where an employer or employee completely boycott communication. And I equally explained in my previous video three main causes of ghosting within the Thai context. However, today's video will seek to provide solution to these problems. How can ghosting be avoided? Keep watching to find out more. Welcome back. So how can ghosting be avoided? To answer this question, we have to quickly think of the three main causes of ghosting, because these three reasons are exactly what an employer or employee can implement in order to avoid this situation. Remember, in the first video I mentioned that salary negotiation is one of the main causes of ghosting, because an employer might not be willing to pay a huge sum of salary, and an employee is equally unwilling to accept less salary. This might cause ghosting because both parties are not happy, therefore they tend to avoid each other. But if you are looking at a way to solve this situation, then either an employee or employer might just do the opposite, having a good salary negotiation. That's the first point. Both parties have to agree on something. They have to dialogue to arrive at a compromise. If the employee is happy with what the employer is offering, then there wouldn't be a situation of ghosting. Both parties will be happy. The second point is that there should be good communication between both parties. They should have an effective and efficient communication in order to avoid this problem. In doing so, they may decide to maybe go on phone and talk to each other, or perhaps exchange email to discuss the employment terms that is on offer. If the employee is not happy, he or she has the opportunity to talk to the employer about his or her worries, and likewise the employer may also have the opportunity to discuss with the employee if he or she feels what the employee is asking in terms of pay package is too high. If there is effective communication, the issue of ghosting will be avoided. And the last point is that both parties should have a clear goals in terms of the contract. Like I mentioned in the previous video, having unclear goals may lead to ghosting. But if the employer makes out time to carefully explain the requirements of the position that is being offered, the employee will definitely understand. And once the employee understands, there wouldn't be any reason why he or she should boycott communication. But if the goals are not explained clearly and the employee finds his or herself at work doing something else, then ghosting is bound to happen, because let's admit it, nobody will want to do what he or she did not sign up for. If you look at the context of Thai schools, most often when you sign on contract what you have been employed for, at the level of the school you have extra tasks or responsibilities that you're being required to do. This in itself may make employees unhappy, and by so doing they will leave the job without saying goodbye. These 3 points can greatly help to avoid the issue of ghosting within Thailand. I would like to hear from you guys. What other points can you suggest that can lead to ghosting? And what other remedies can you equally suggest to viewers that may help to avoid this situation? Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my video, please do so. I love you all. Have a nice week ahead. Bye.